Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to Hero Villains, the place to discuss the villains of comic book superheroes. Who would win between Divine Spawn, God, Emperor Doom, Odin, Rune King Thor, Trion Juggernaut, Thanos versus Darkseid, Superman Prime 1 million, Galactus, Worldbreaker Hulk? Now, I'll only bring in 4 members from Team 1 because they are more than enough to defeat Team 2. Rune King Thor is Thor when he possesses the Odinforce and all knowledge of Norse runes. After learning the runes and drinking from Mimir's well, Rune King Thor becomes omniscient, reaching a true state of omniscience, living simultaneously in the past, present, and future, seeing all aspects of reality from the quantum level to cosmic structures, from nothingness to all creation. More importantly, the runes grant him countless abilities, allowing him to perform almost anything. Even without the Odinforce, Thor is strong enough to shatter planets with just the shockwave of his blows, and stars that can destroy planets with a direct hit. Against Galactus and Superman Prime 1M, Thor possesses an ability that can overpower both energy manipulation. The moment Rune King Thor sees Superman, he can instantly drain all solar energy from him. But before we dive deeper into the analysis, please hit the subscribe button, it helps us a lot. Thank you so much, and remember to enable notifications by clicking the bell icon. With his power, King Thor renders his opponents completely helpless, then finishes them off with a single blow, reversing their fate. He can drain Galactus of his energy and cosmic power, by reducing the terrifying giant to a weak creature, merely a 30-foot tall human. At that point, a single throw of Mjolnir through the chest could instantly kill Galactus. Rune King Thor's omnipotence allows him to see through everything, at every moment in the past, present, and future, encompassing the entire universe. He can foresee every move of his enemies before they even think of it. And with this ability, Thor can overwhelm every opponent on the list. With the Norse runes, Thor possesses numerous, nearly limitless abilities, enough to erase everything from existence. Rune King Thor could easily wipe out half the enemies on the list with just a thought. He once stopped Mangog, whom even Odin feared, with just one arm, and erased him from the world with a mere passing thought. He crushed Uru weapons and armor as if they were fragile glass. He destroyed Loki's army, razed Valhalla, and ruthlessly defeated the god of mischief. Rune King Thor coldly severed Loki's head from his body while keeping him alive. Then Rune King Thor ventured into Muspelheim and forced Surtur to reforge Mjolnir. Though he could have done this with just a thought, he found it more fitting to have Asgard's greatest enemy reforge his ultimate weapon. Rune King Thor is so powerful that with a single strike, he broke through spatial barriers, creating a pathway from Muspelheim straight to Valhalla and Vanaheim. Rune King Thor destroyed the Tapestry of Fate, ending the Ragnarok cycle permanently. He even annihilated Yggdrasil, the world tree encompassing 9 realms, each a universe, turning it into a multiverse. Finally, he wiped out the ones who sit above in shadow, entities so powerful that they made the Asgardian gods seem as small as mortals, while TWSAIS became akin to their gods. This is like comparing Galactus to an ordinary human. God Emperor Doom, in the form of Dr. Doom, sees the infinite power of the entire Beyonders race. The Beyonders are a race of cosmic beings from a dimension beyond the multiverse known as the Beyond Realm. The Beyonders wield power far surpassing everything, stronger than even the Infinity Stones. With absolute power at their fingertips, they demonstrated their might by killing the living Tribunal, Eternity, and every celestial in all realities and universes with just a single thought. One of them alone could easily overwhelm the combined might of Thor, Hyperion, and Starbrand, to the point where they couldn't even feel the attacks until Starbrand self-destructed. Their power transcends all limits of space, energy, or anything that can be comprehended by reason. They can create and destroy stars with just a thought, create entire universes, and form cosmic-level ideas. Just one of them could destroy the entire multiverse with a single thought. Furthermore, the Beyonders have the ability to create pocket realities. Among them, God Emperor Doom surpasses even the Beyonder, the strongest being in all of Marvel, second only to one above all. Superman Prime 1 million is an incredibly powerful Superman who bathed in sunlight for 15,000 years while in exile. Besides demonstrating his godlike power by defeating Solaris in a single blow, he has no other feats. However, because of how sun dipping works, we can estimate this Superman's true strength. You can do this by using the pre-New 52 Superman stats and multiplying them by the time he spent sun dipping. Superman once sun dipped for 15 minutes and became 3 times stronger. Assuming that this power level never decreased or increased, you can get rough calculations of this guy's true strength. It's estimated that Superman's standard lifting strength is around 6.6 million trillion tons, meaning he could exceed this capacity. After sun dipping for 15,000 years, Superman P1M could lift about 10.4 octillion tons again. He might exceed this. So, in terms of attack power, it's calculated that Superman could strike with a force of around 10 octillion megatons. As for feats, this seems to be his strongest hit. This would place Superman P1M's attack power at around 15.8 undecillion megatons. This makes sense, as he could defeat Solaris with just one blow. In terms of speed, Superman has moved at 17 billion miles per hour, many times faster than the speed of light. In summary, Superman P1M's speed could reach around 26.8 quintillion mph, making him one of the fastest beings in the DC universe. Superman's heat vision can reach the temperature of the sun's core. The sun's core is 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. This is the normal temperature of heat vision. SMP-1M's heat vision would be around 42.6 trillion degrees Fahrenheit. Finally, in terms of durability, Superman has survived a supernova, and I'll stop there. A supernova averages an impact of about 10 trillion megatons. This means his durability is nearly identical to his attack power. Physically, this actually makes sense. These are just estimates of Superman Prime 1 million's power. We'll never truly know, but it's fascinating to think about. Again, these are just estimates. If you think this is wrong, please leave a comment. Thanos is an Eternal with the deviant gene, making him a unique and incredibly powerful being, even surpassing his fellow Eternals. This mutation not only enhances his inherent strength as a descendant of the Eternals, but also allows him to evolve into the most powerful Titan. Thanos' skin has evolved in a way that enables him to absorb cosmic energy at the atomic level and then convert it into immense power through conscious choice. Few can match his intelligence, strength, and boundless ambition. Thanos has wielded the Cosmic Cube, Infinity Gauntlet, and even the heart of the universe. As an Eternal, Thanos possesses superhuman strength, endurance, reflexes, and agility. He is nearly invincible. Thanos has incredible resistance to extreme heat, cold, energy, radiation, and toxins, thanks to his unique genetic heritage. He is immune to aging and disease. Born around 4000 BC, Thanos, one of Mentor's greatest offspring, is believed to have an indefinite lifespan, even without the need for food or water, long before death cursed him with immortality. When death resurrected him, she enhanced all of Thanos' abilities, making him more powerful than ever, with superior regeneration and energy manipulation. Thanos' strength now rivals beings like Odin, and his power has been elevated to an undefined level, certainly a significant leap from his previous form. Thanos' physical attributes far surpass those of other Eternals, making him one of the strongest beings in the universe. Again, he can lift over 100 tons effortlessly and has destroyed entire planets with mere punches. With this power, Thanos has challenged and defeated many of the universe's most powerful beings. He physically overpowered Beta Ray Bill, narrowly defeated Silver Surfer, and demonstrated the ability to face Thor even when Thor wielded the power gem. A strike from Hulk was only enough to be countered by Thanos with a single blow. He easily defeated Ronan the Accuser and tore apart the Accuser's universal weapon with his bare hands. Thanos possesses extraordinary healing and durability, effortlessly withstanding attacks from powerful foes like Thor and Drax. He even faced an enraged Thor wielding the power gem and only suffered a nosebleed, enjoying the battle until he used an experimental weapon to freeze the Thunder God in pure energy. When Thor struck him with 2 powerful lightning bolts, Thanos remained standing in the battle in infinity unharmed. He also endured a full-force attack from Silver Surfer without flinching and seemed unaffected by Odin's blows until Odin summoned a magical spear to enhance his power. Thanos was still not defeated, though Odin gained the upper hand in the battle. He also survived attacks from powerful entities like Cosmos, Omega, and even Galactus, though with the latter two, he had to use his personal shield. Thanos is even resistant to reality and matter manipulation, as demonstrated during his journey in Thanos' quest at the Nexus of Reality. He withstood a close-range scream from Black Bolt with only minor injuries. Thanos has upgraded his power in many ways, harnessing and controlling vast amounts of cosmic energy to create devastating force. He can emit plasma and tremendous power from his eyes and hands. A notable example is when Thanos blasted a well-fed Galactus with such force that it sent him flying off his ship and around half the planet, though Galactus was unharmed. Thanos also destroyed his own sun, Rot, with an explosion so powerful that the universe seemed to scream. His energy blasts easily took down Thing and severely injured Thor. Thanos can inflict significant damage on an enraged Hulk with energy attacks, knocking him out to the point where Hulk needed time to recover despite his powerful healing factor. More impressively, Thanos can rearrange Fallen One's brain at the atomic level, removing brain lobes to control his mind, and even cured Moondragon's terminal illness with a mere touch. Please subscribe to the channel, it would help us a lot. And you'll get to watch amazing videos every day. You're the best, thank you so much. Thanos has the ability to create powerful force fields around himself, other objects, or living beings thanks to advanced technology. These force fields are so strong that they can easily withstand an attack from an extremely angry Hulk and even hold champion for an extended period, even when he wields the power gem. Thanos also uses his superhuman reflexes to trap high-speed creatures or objects. He can stop Mjolnir in a force field when Thor throws it at him, and can also block Beta Ray Bill's Stormbreaker. On one occasion, Galactus struggled to break through one of Thanos' force fields, but eventually succeeded. However, the fact that Galactus had to exert effort to break a simple force field is an incredible feat. Thanos also possesses incredibly powerful psionic abilities, even surpassing those of Moondragon. He can unleash psionic blasts, travel to supernatural realms, and read the thoughts of various individuals. This telepathic ability helped him defeat Drax with the Sync Time Warp attack, a 100% fatal move until Drax managed to resist it but was still rendered powerless. Thanos even controlled the minds of beings like the Fallen One and recently manipulated Hulk's mind, a particularly impressive feat given Hulk's high resistance to telepathic attacks due to his anger. Thanos was born with superhuman intelligence and has spent much of his life gathering knowledge. While serving death, he embarked on deep journeys into infinity, learning the secrets of galaxies. Aside from the Watchers, Thanos is perhaps the most knowledgeable being the universe has ever known. This supreme intelligence has enabled him to develop some of the most advanced technologies in the universe. Even Silver Surfer once admitted that Thanos' technology could strain Galactus' intellect, a being who had previously amazed Reed Richards with his technological prowess. Thanos has created force fields so powerful that Galactus had to exhaust his strength to break through them. These force fields could even protect him from Omega, a being said to be twice as powerful as Galactus. Moreover, Thanos has crafted bombs strong enough to destroy Hunger, a cosmic entity with the power to threaten the entire universe and significantly weaken Galactus. Divine Spawn is the new incarnation of Spawn after he died and was granted power from the forbidden fruit, allowing him to be reborn in an entirely different form, his cloak and chains gone, replaced by radiant white wings. Spawn's mother revealed that Cyan was right. Spawn needed to experience death to be reborn and gain enough power to challenge both God and Satan. Upon returning to Earth, Spawn found New York completely devastated by the four horsemen of the apocalypse. The dead souls of Earth had been seized by angels and demons who were preparing for the final battle. On his way to the site of Armageddon, Spawn confronted Zira, Queen of the Seraphim. In this fierce battle, Spawn displayed his true power, on par with both God and Satan. After defeating Zira, Spawn returned to the battle between heaven and hell, carrying her head as a trophy. When Spawn arrived, the last warriors of heaven had been annihilated. He recognized one of them, Granny Blake. She realized she had been betrayed and deceived by her faith in God. Spawn faced the Hellspawn of Satan's army, declaring that Earth belonged to him. Spawn fought the Hellspawn in a brutal battle, calling upon the power from deep within the earth to swallow them, dragging them back to hell. Sensing the threat of this action, Satan immediately sent all his remaining warriors to hunt down Spawn. God also ordered his angels to intervene, fearing that Spawn's actions could disrupt the balance. Mammon and a mysterious cloaked figure watched from afar, as if they had anticipated every move. With a cold expression, Mammon reminded his companion that everything was going according to their plan and that he should never be doubted. Utilizing the ultimate power granted by the Mother, Mammon performed a cataclysmic act, destroying the entire armies of both heaven and hell while wiping out the remainder of humanity. After receiving infinite power from the Mother, Spawn became invincible with limitless abilities. He could turn his enemies to dust with a mere thought. Spawn, now imbued with the power of a god and protected by the Mother, was able to recreate Earth, restoring life to everyone while leaving humanity with the memory of the rapture. In this new world, both God and Satan no longer had any influence, as they were trapped in the perception of a desolate Earth until they ended their seemingly endless war. With his final act as a god, Spawn sealed all the doors connecting heaven, hell, and earth. The power of the Omni King is boundless and absolute, beyond all imagination. He can destroy anything in the Dragon Ball multiverse in the blink of an eye. For instance, there were once 18 universes in the Dragon Ball multiverse, but with a mere shift in mood, the Omni King instantly erased 6 of them. Another example of his terrifying power is when he wiped out the entire timeline of Future Trunks from existence, simply because Zamasu had polluted that universe with evil and Zeno found it bothersome. He stands above all angels, demons, and gods of destruction, making them only able to look up at him in awe. Even powerful beings like Beerus and Champa sweat and stutter in his presence. Now, all of you know that just these 4 characters alone could take down the opposing team. What do you think? I know you'll have thoughts and feelings about this. Thank you for watching. That's today's video. Let us know what you think. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll stop here for now. Thank you.